Okay, folks, about to give you all a tour of the man cave. All right, coming down here, we have the Cubs wall here. Got some Cubs players. You got the great Ernie Banks with Roberto Clemente. Ron Santo, Ernie Banks again. The Wrigley Field sign. Cool. This is a press pass back from my newspaper reporting days. Of course, we have the All Enter the Man Cave rules. The family name here. A shout out to the Bears. We got William Perry, Roberto Garza, and you got some old school picks, Sayers, Piccolo. Got some of these guys down here. We got the Cubs. Got to show love for the Cubs. National League champions, Chicago Cubs. Of course, World Series champions, 2016. Finally took it home. Cubbies. The great Sandberg. Javi Baez representing Puerto Rico. You got the greats, Mark Grace, Brian Sandberg, Sammy Sosa. You got some signed balls. It's an old Ernie Banks signature there. You can't really make it out too much. And of course, over here, I got my 85 Bears stuff. Oh yes, gotta love the Bears. Up here, got a Super Bowl 20 signed by Dennis Gentry. This is a little outcome of the game. I got my 85 Bears jersey signed by 30 members of the team. Ditka signed this 8x10 and Buddy Ryan signed that 8x10. And I got the different footballs. You got Singletary, Dent, Hampton, Steve McMichael, Wilbur Marshall, Otis Wilson. The Super Bowl 20 football helmet is 22 signatures and counting. Got to have the great Walter Payton. Sign that index card. So Walter Payton signed football. Mike Ditka signed football. Jim McMahon. Willie Gault. The Fridge. Dennis McKinnon. Most of these have rookie cards and then the starting lineup figures that came with them. Over here I got my helmets. Up top, Anthony Miller. This is a football helmet, Monsters of the Midway, that I had signed in training camps. Got Roquan Smith, Eddie Jackson, Danny Trevathan, Coach Nagy, and some other players. This is Ditka with the see the signature there with the 100 logo on it. Edo Bradovich, old school guy. Gotta have Gale Sayers. You can see the signature up there maybe. It's kind of faded. Devin Hester. We got Brian Urlacher, Hall of Fame. Dick Butkus, Hall of Fame helmet. Mike Singletary with the Hall of Fame. Dan Hampton, Hall of Fame helmet. Got a Khalil Mack conversion. Used to be a Raiders helmet, but I stuck a Bears logo on there. Matt Forte with the throwback 1936 helmet. And we got Zach Miller with the Chicago style helmet. It's got the Chicago flag bumper on the front. Mitch Trubisky Blaze helmet. And Jim McMahon blue chrome helmet. Super Bowl 20 champs. And we just got like some Army stuff here when I served. Blackhawks Stanley Cup. 8x10 of me with Tony Esposito. The Brian Urlacher Bear Hug. Some more Bear stuff, my pool cues. And we got some more Bears bobbleheads and stuff. Chicago Blackhawks, and this is their section here. I got the hockey sticks signed by Bobby Hull. I got some 16x20s that are framed. Got the Bobby Hull jersey and 8x10s. The penalty box, if you guys can see that. Shout out to the Stanley Cup champions. Tony Esposito signed Sports Illustrated and Tony Esposito signed 8x10 and a Tony Esposito face mask. And then I've got some mini helmets here. And the Tony Esposito McFarlane figure. And some more signed And I have the pucks here. I'm missing a few here, but this is most of the legends here. And this is a 8x10 signed by Tane and Caves. We'll move it on to the White Sox. I got Bo Jackson signed. Frank Thomas signed jersey. Some more White Sox stuff. Some signed baseballs. Moving out back, this is the pool table. Moving on to the Bulls. Yeah. Oh, here's some more White Sox stuff. I got Ozzie Guillen signed 8x10. Jose Abreu, Chris Sale. His name, I forget. Got some more Jordans. Jordan with Jim McMahon back in the day. This is a signed MVP Derrick Rose. 8x10. Signed Pippen jersey. Signed Rodman jersey. Some more Jordan stuff. Signed 8x10. My mini basketball collection. Eventually they're all going to have a case and a card and a starting lineup figure. But working on that. Got quite a few guys in here. Some of the greats of the Bulls legends. Michael Jordan, of course. Signed index card with the jersey. Moving on back to the Bears stuff. I got Mike Singletary signed jersey. Khalil Mack signed jersey. Got that done in training camp. He was nice enough to sign that for me. Signed 8x10. Gotta have a TV in the man cave. And I've got some more football signed by Butkus, Urlacher, Lance Briggs, Khalil Mack. Some of my mini helmets signed by Dick, Richard Dent, Dan Hampton, Mike Singletary. The Iowa helmet signed by Jay Hilgenberg and Mark Bortz. I did go to Iowa briefly. My fraternity helmet. And then we have the 1st Infantry Division helmet back from my Army days. And you got the Gale Sayers football. Neil Anderson, Matt Forte, Chris Sorich, Jordan Howard, Roberto Garza. This is my coffee table here. Got some Game War cleats signed by Justin Gage and some more signed football cards. There's some game issued socks. Gloves signed by Zach Miller. Some cards here. This is my couch. Got my Bears stuff here. Blanket and pillows. It's my other couch. That's the baby monitor. And moving on, this is more 85 Bears stuff. We got a program signed by about 20 members of the team. Official ticket stuff from the game signed by Otis Wilson. Some Funko Pop figures. The only one that's signed right now is by Mitch Trubisky. Some, of course, Walter, replica championship ring. The Sports Illustrated signed by Otis Wilson. We got the Gale Sayers 16x20. Brian Urlacher 16x20. Mitch Trubisky signed newspaper article here. And then I have my legends here, football legends. Sid Luckman, Jim McMahon. The index card is signed by Sid Luckman. I kind of set that up myself. These are the bobbleheads of those guys. The jersey signed by McMahon. And so is the headband. Can't really see it because it's in the back, but framed that up. These are Mitch Trubisky signed pants. They are the same ones that are issued to players in the game. This is my dartboard with Aaron Rodgers on it because, well, you know, there's Aaron Rodgers. We don't like that guy here. Gale Sayers signed jersey. The Chicago Bears pub sign. And that is it, folks.